Hello there, and welcome to my second match of Season 67. This time against Fircoal. We've got an okay, it got through. It got through somehow. Obelisk is animal fare. Well, if you have the 5-2 and you click recruiter, by golly, it's hard to argue with that. Also makes Masquerade a little worse. Though I pretty much have to open Masquerade. Draw is not super good here, though. If you play with Root Cellars, guess like King's Cash on Golds can certainly outpace the debt. So that may be the best payload we can manage here. You don't have to buy the golds. You can use dismantle for that. But draw will be a little bit weak. Well, I mean, okay. Not that weak, but not sure. And you also get to set an estate aside here, which is really nice. Anyway, the 5-2 is great. That's pretty clear. Don't know if I want the gold already. Sorry, the obelisk rather. And just top deck another recruiter there, which is nice. I probably have to pass the estate anyway. Again, there's this issue where you give them the estates, they're a little bit better than the coppers, frankly. I mean, depending on your hand, of course. Yeah, I like the dismantle. Do you need to like figure out how to fuel it, I guess? I'm not sure I like losing the bauble that much. I mean, I guess if you replace it, it's okay. This is very weird to me. This doesn't feel like this deck needs Masquerade. I guess you could buy it in hopes that you're gonna dismantle it and get a bauble back, I suppose. A bit confusing to me. I don't know what to pass here. I don't really love doing this way, but this turn feels pretty wheel spinning to me. I have to admit, I don't really think you made a lot of progress on your deck quality there. He did pick up some villagers. This is unbelievably bad draw to bottom deck everything, but okay. I could haven a copper, I guess. Trying to think what I want to buy here. Do I have more coppers down there? I mean, this is like what? This is Dismantle Recruiter Masquerade Estate. There may be a copper down there already. Not super clear on that. Yeah. This was just so stupid. Or unfortunate draw. Because I could have had huge turn. Did not turn into that. And if you get a swap here. Yeah, another dismantle's pretty good. Get another bobble. Didn't play anything. Gold hides. That seems about right. With $3 potentially, maybe just 2. You do have to kind of at some point figure out how to get to a King's Cash. And hit that. If you're gonna just trash the conclave, why didn't you gain a 5? You're just immediately blowing up the conclave. You should have gotten another villager. Or no way, I'm confused. My bad. No, that was the most. I don't know. This again still feels pretty wheel spinny to me. Though that's somewhat the nature of the board. If you had Tomb, you'd be living for sure, but then you'd really be in a spot. So we could try to save the well for like the dismantle cards, in which case they're guaranteed. Or like this way, I guess also works. It should be another copper, right? So we could get trying to think. We could use a villager and take like gold bauble or gold silver and draw it and trash. Is kind of nice. We can't. There's not really some nice payload. The other option is to get an animal fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-ish bucks. So we can be at 11, or we can go for like 4 instead and put like a conclave on top. I mean, I should be able to buy a King's Cash this turn. And that is what I'll do. But probably... Well, no, that's not clear. The swaps don't do a lot. I don't hate the swap at all just from flexibility, but like basically you get like maybe $2 discounts because your best angle is like a 3 to a 5 as far as just pure value. And then some 3s to 4 may also be save you a little money. Other than that, you're just playing off the flexibility of it, which is fine. I think that's totally fine. I am a little surprised they haven't tried to go for a animal fair angle, where I think they're probably a little bit better on that. If I had to guess. Now I don't know here if I want to try and dismantle the Masquerade, or we probably end up playing both of these cards. We may not get through whatever we want to do anyway, depending on what is bottom decked here. We're gonna end up using that, unfortunately. So we could go, this gets us to King's Cash while still we have a spare action here while still setting aside junk, which is nice. Well, sorry about that. I don't know that we're ever going to really be in through pile zone. That you can King's Cash baubles and basically get draw out of them is also pretty nice. Swap Recruiter to Wishing Well is pretty funny. They could have done a lot of this angle like a while ago, to be perfectly honest. This is probably favored by, I mean, you have enough money to do. You don't have enough money to get double King's Cash, though. What? I don't like this at all. So maybe it's okay. I don't like that. So we maybe can't use the, well, again, it depends on if we find the root cell or not. We could just wait here. There's not a super nice... We still get to add another King's Cash. We're at 10 now. Maybe should have done another root cellar. Buying province to do it. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. That's pretty nice, I guess. Wonder if it's better than buying it out. I mean, I guess if you get a gold out of it and can draw it, it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, all of these things eat up your... We had a couple root cellar bottom decks that were pretty unfortunate. But also, I held a lot more coppers, frankly. There's 16 coppers out, I think, total. So there's still one, which they probably have. I don't think I have thread on that much money, to be honest, yet. But we'll see what we can do. Buys are going to be in, you know. If they draw next turn, they're going to top deck some draw, I think. If you draw next turn, then probably you have enough money to just do whatever. Well, so there's 2 conclaves, which is an out. There's a root cellar or 2. I mean, it's just, what are you supposed to do? This is like conclave root cellar wishing well. I can't deal with this. It's always bad when you feel like you kind of behaved yourself and you're still getting absolutely wrecked on a bunch of draw things. It probably didn't matter a whole lot. Like, if I'm being 100% honest. But it still feels awful. So we'll see if they make $32, probably. I mean, they have to make a lot of money. $44. Yeah. I probably wasn't getting out of whatever anyway, but it would have been nice to put in a little more threat. That's okay. I think Fircoal sort of gave me a window. I mean, they had a better opening in the first player, and I think they effectively did nothing on like at least one turn. But in the end, it didn't work out. So Bandit Camp is nice with Footpad. Search is obviously nice with like Swamp Shacks. The draw here is in C trade, which is quite good. We maybe both have the 5-2. Grave Robber can do some nice things, both modes, potentially. I don't know if you take a fool here or if you go for just another search. I think Footpad is not super great, a super great buy, because you're not like feeding them cards or feeding them gains that draw them up and then playing it. And otherwise, the hands will have discardable cards quite often. So that's definitely, to me, I really dislike the Lost City. I would like plus buy, but I don't know if I want it yet. Staff is okay. This is either fool or search. I think we just start doing them. This is a better C trade for Fircoal. I can't draw it. I can't draw anything right now. I mean, I can put a copper on there. What was my hand? If I do 1, 2, 3, I may not need to do a 1, 2, 3. I may not want to do a C trade this turn, since we already have this stuff. Oh, right, I was gonna draw it. Okay. No, that's all good though. So I will C trade. Question is whether I want to try and double C trade. Which maybe not right. What do I have? I've already trashed all of the Oh, there was also staff angle, wasn't there? I didn't think about that. Even if I had... Oh, whatever. Okay. What does Will-O-Wisp cost? I should be ahead. The only thing they have going is the second Sakaloo, but I mean, the draw stuff is not... I mean, this turn anyway is not particularly close. Where's my other search? Have I never played another search? Guess not. Maybe my draw stuff is garbage. I thought it was good. Here we go. I'm trying to get, yeah, here we go. Alright, now we're playing Dominion. Okay. Didn't really want that. Actually, it's totally fine. So we should get like a bunch of swamp shacks. Maybe another surge. They never C traded. They never have C traded a single time. I think we're good. We could get another gray robber. This is probably not the the footpad is probably not like the strongest. Whatever. Oh, I also am. I'm underplaying this bit because I should save the swamp shacks to staff. Like that's just stupid. I should be puzzle boxing stuff, but I won't ask for that undo just because I'm so far ahead anyway. But yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't think they have like a quad province hand waiting or anything. Even if they draw really well. I guess that would be the question. I don't think they have that many. Hopefully not. Now they have a staff, so they can do things, but I can pile out, so. You can activate it, I guess, and it'd make my turn probably a little worse, but you also are making your turn potentially quite a bit worse as well. And obviously, if I draw out, then you're just completely cooked. I don't know if they didn't have sea trade opportunities or whatever, but I mean, I wasn't paying that close attention to the hands, but like, that's not, I mean, that's obviously a problem to not do it for that long. Even if you're trashing 2 or 3, it's like, especially that deck there, which is about playing, you need to start with action plays. What do we have? Mouse, okay. Wishing Well Mouse makes all these things pretty viable. You can open Port Sentinel, is pretty reasonable. Baron's gonna be pretty good. I think this is reasonable. Double Sentinel is also, perfectly reasonable. You might take a bandit here. Yeah. What is the Architects Guild? You may spend 2 favors to gain a cheaper when you gain. Yeah. Underling could also have some value here. Sorry, I had to BRB. This is all fine. I get CSM, which is fine. You don't need buy this soon, but obviously Corsair mucks with Bandit a little bit. There are quite a few ways to make money here that aren't support. I like the port. Pull a copper. This is either just double port or port advisor. Yeah. That looks about right. Oh, wait. Does make me pretty happy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Five ports. I wonder if they have enough to get the Bandit and draw the thing. Is there an unplayed? The CSM is unplayed. So they can draw this stuff. I wonder if trying to empty the ports before the surges go, which is fine too. I think that's... Yeah. Pretty reasonable. Okay, I gotta remember what I had. So that was a cop. So there is an estate down here, I think. Still got it. We don't really need actions at this point. We can just try and pull coppers out if we can. Okay. Would certainly be nice to try and find the Sentinel before everything goes to pot. Well, now the coppers are just gone. I mean, if it's... It's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now we have this hand again, though, that doesn't have the ports. I can't get the port into a Sentinel play into play more stuff. That's been my struggle, I would say. This is like search. Yeah, this isn't exactly what you want. Here we go, though. So I'm sure the Sentinel will reveal. I mean, it wasn't that weird to reveal 5 ports. It was a little weird to not see one copper, but the only nice thing about the big trashing gap right now, not that there really is any nice thing, is just that I can play the you get the wells to name copper and you draw through it okay anyway. It's not like I need the ports for actions at the moment. Okay. There's something to be said for leaving maybe 2 of these, but so what we'll do here is we'll go underling and then wish. Now it's very possible that we want to use the port for draw. That was a nice reveal we got there, but so we don't have any golds, so do we risk it? There's a kind of an angle here we can go for. Though now we're even more into the angle, right? So we played 1, 2, 3. This will be our 4 of them. So there's 2 of them left. This is basically like where I was anyway. So this isn't such a meaningful thing, but I could have tried again, basically. I could have tried to name port again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get to 8, or we can get a gold and get another 4 that way. It would have been kind of nice to hit a gold there. I wouldn't have been mad about it. Personally. I guess they only have 2 of them. How'd they know? It's incredible. I think a sad thing here is they're going to be able to go like gold gain, probably gain Corsair. At least I would. Well, joke's on them because they already trashed the gold, so what's the Corsair even do? No, that's a huge bummer. These splits, some of these breaks have been rough. And I don't know that they were all earned. Maybe some number of them were earned, but this is going to be really hard to kind of, unless Fircoal does something really insane, this is going to be pretty much GG's. The second bandit is so greedy. Well, okay. With Way the Mouse, not so greedy, but not super needed. You don't have... It's a little weird, but anyway, it's fine. It's not bad by any means. It's just a little strange looking. Yeah, these wishes are gonna start being pretty hard. This is hard to even get out of. Again. I kind of have to keep doing them until we find either advisor or sentinel or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only one more port. So it's like sentinel or advisor. I mean, there's more advisors, I guess, than anything. Okay, that's all right. I don't want to toss the underlane, but it's not a big deal anyway. At this point, can't really trash anything. What is it? Port and advisor. Woohoo. Yeah, my goals don't hit actually, sorry. Okay. This is unfortunately not enough to get me anywhere at all. This thing still dies immediately. I could have saved it, I guess. What would I have? 11 or... I want to maybe wait on the gold play. I'm trying to think. We really want... I have to somehow play for a longer game anyway. Well, that's probably not true. There's just no hope. We don't need to beat around the bush. Okay, what did we lose? What got tossed? Bandit Advisor and 2 ports. Okay. So there's going to be a bunch of copper I need to try and pull out of here. That didn't work. Now we're just dead again. Yeah, I thought about underlane. Alright, fair enough. Too many coppers stuck around too long. I don't know. I mean, theirs is really pretty clean in any case, so I'm not sure even if I like the ideal is I get 2 copper trash on that one sentinel play that sees 5 ports. Maybe then we make it okay. Might make it competitive at least. But you may pick 1 card per favor to go on top. Okay. We have Salvager, but not the most exciting. No, we've got it with these things. Guildmaster could do some stuff. Not really. I don't know why I said that. Receive tribute. Eh. Does not explosive. I wouldn't say. There's some things that can be done, but nothing crazy. I think there's I would think about a mill if I had a hovel here, but I think I'll just take Sailor. Even though the Sailor effect is only on more sailors. You can use receive tribute to get pillages, I guess. That's not terrible. Because pillage sort of enables it. This is a bit bummer, but whatever. This would be too much money now. This is how this one goes. So this is either like Marquis or Guildmaster, I guess. Yeah, so you can pillage and then receive tribute. You can get the pillage back along with some other garbage you want. And then kind of figure it out from there. They drew turn 5 really nicely, which sucks. I don't like that. They also drew, I didn't even watch their turn 3. That's broken. I'm so mad now. I wasn't that mad before, but now I'm extremely mad. Oh my gosh. That's just brutal. This will go nowhere, right? This is just going to make a bunch of money that I can't really use. This sucks so bad. You can we'll be buying the same cards and the decks won't look remotely the same because they're gonna top deck Marquee or Village every shuffle, and I'm already like a turn and a half behind. Probably just a turn, but and they can start doing pillaging. I really hope they do. I just want to see it. I think it's reasonable, and I just think it'd be fun to have. to have in the world, you know? That's all. That's all I'm saying. The Sailor 4 Copper into Bimarquee into Necro Marquee. You really don't need I cannot deal with that. It is not tenable, unfortunately, for me. So now you get like Fortress. Yeah, that's fine. You probably don't actually want the silver all that much, but it's okay. I guess I probably here should take Guildmaster and buy litter myself. Maybe we'll draw into the marquee. This is really very compatible with marquee too, because you can play these out of action phase, and you could even have multiple marquees and be fine. Buy the pillage should do it. Should buy the pillage. I don't know that it's better than more of that stuff, but you know. Well, this was pretty fun too. Actually, that one was unbearably unfortunate. There's not a line. Fircoal picked good things to buy. No, actually fewer complaints about that than about the first game where I lost. But man alive. What do you take here on the Sea Witch cage? I guess is pretty nice. Charlatan cage also possible, but probably going to be Sea Witch. I don't know if we actually make anything happen here. Draw-wise, it just doesn't really play very well together. And then you have the Charlatan effect, which means the tends to mean that the curse stuff isn't economically as damaging, which just means that like money kind of stuff works fine. Spices and ropes, and then castle's probably pretty good, but I don't know that I really want. I'm trying to think here if the line is ropes. I guess it's ropes first. And then maybe another cage or spices, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about drawing. If we take this cage, I mean, it could be fine. I do want to spices. But I'm trying to be disciplined on the playing the sea witch and getting clean stuff. You can just buy changeling. That's allowed. I wonder if there's a conquest mega turn cage thing that you can do here. Not that it could be that massive, but I'm gonna scream. It's not real. It cannot be real. I guess it hadn't happened yet, and I'd been playing the deck at a margin where it was always possible, but still, you know they're not gonna miss it. You know it's gonna be in their hand. Okay. All right. What do we do to? I can't deal with it. Incapable. You could try like Silver Conquest. That could be cute. Can't wait till it happens again. Really like playing Dominion. Okay, so it's one of the things I really love. I wonder if I should get 3 changelings or if I should get some silvers. That I'm not fully clear on. Maybe just 2 for now. Man, it would be okay. It would feel a lot better as a line if I had found the sea witch. Alright. We gotta live with it. Oh, that's cool. It must be cool to draw your 2 sea witches. I don't really like that much. I guess it's just an angle to get the money back from Cage, which is fine. But a little hard to lower things here. Even spices is like a little dangerous, probably. Be like super dangerous if I had 3 of those, but I think it's probably, I guess the pile out is tough. Well, what do we got here? $12. That's a good, I mean, I'll say that's a pretty good amount of dollars to have. It's not probably enough dollars to do the really nice thing, which is win. It's not far from it, though, to be honest. They don't have any changelings. That's nice. I don't really have a lot of spices either. How close is it? It's like we can get 4 and we're just a buy short. That's unfortunate. Or not a buy. Oh yeah, like $3 short essentially. Because we can't use the changeling money. And we can't score without. There is a that doesn't quite work either. I was gonna say like Humble Crumble Conquest could be interesting. I did forget about the money from the copper. From the cage. Oh my gosh. I'm probably losing anyway, but that was really stupid. I completely forgot about the money from the... They're just gonna conquest twice. Oh my gosh. I was so dumb. I'm so stupid. I mean, it was going to be enough to pile anyway. It was a triple conquest, so they had the changeling anyway. Oh, but I'm so stupid. I mean, again, it was enough, I think, to pile even with my whatever I do on my turn. But not a good look regardless. Well, I guess we can scouting party Wharf or scouting party Puka. What do you do in the long run here? There's no trashing for the... You do laboratories and then like Wharf King's Cash stuff. I mean, you could try and wait as well. I'm not sure. Good draw here, though. You can't take too many curses. But if you play Puka a little while, then eventually switch to Wharf as your terminal with Labs, probably an okay deck. King's Cash some golds or something. I wouldn't think Pool... I mean, Pool could be fine. But I would think it isn't necessarily the angle here. I was so mad about those sea witches. I felt good about the 5-2, and in fact the first couple shuffles were quite good. I mean, I guess to be fair, rope cage was going to be decent as well, so it wasn't necessarily that lopsided. Should I take the cabin boy, or should I take... Yeah. I'm trying to hit like 6 or 7. Yeah. Do I have 2 silvers? So I have 7 anyway, so I can go lab here. Or pilgrimage. This bit of a bummer. That's actually slightly friendly. Possibly very friendly. If we hit the... The other lab is down here. We could go for the King's Cache immediately. Let's do this. This feels pretty good. I trashed a lot of coppers. That was a very good draw. So I'm trying to, since I complained so much, I'm trying to give a little, at least a little bit of credit when it turns out nice. They're tossing Puka, but I'm not trying to play Puka, so it's fine. I am trying to play Laboratory, so fair enough. But I am gonna get to the lab, probably. No, in fact, I have to scream now. That's really great. I'm very happy, very happy, very happy, very happy. Great. Orange cards, bottom deck. That's what you do with orange cards. You bottom deck them. It costs so many buys. It's like 3 labs that it's gonna cost me. Can't do it. Cannot do it. It's crazy. We've been drawing like mostly fine. Like it's not. The draws have been fine here, to be honest. If they hit like 3 labs on this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, that's the power of the pool, but they'll buy the other laboratory. We're into greening now. Like we have to kind of be. Oh no, they left a pool. Our lab. That's actually quite nice for me that there's a lab left still. This is like a lot of good stuff, right? We should trigger, or we should do this. The only other thing in here that would have been nice to get would have been like a cabin boy in it, but see, it's nice when they leave the silver. It's actually probably just good for me. I had a third wharf, right? Yeah, okay. That was nice. This is like a couple labs too. Good bottom deck. I guess we should try and figure out what it actually exactly is to know if there's a scouting party. It's there's Province Curse at least. Do I have another gold or they have 2 golds? They have 2 golds, so it's Province Curse. Is it triple lab? If that were the case, we'd probably leave it, but I don't know that it's triple lab. What else is there? That might be it. They don't have King's Cash. So I don't think they're in threat of triple. I don't think I need to play around that. This isn't totally clear because even double versus triple, it might be worth tossing the 2 cruddy things. Just because of the number of labs I have. On the other hand, it's competing with like double duchy. I guess. I don't have that many buys. I'm gonna go ahead and do the scouting party. Yeah, it was 3, but we're getting to top deck 1 anyway. Oh. It's hard because there's no real guarantee you get around to these things. Yeah, you can just next card be something garbage. You like eventually kind of get... They didn't find the King's Cash, which would have been a little more money. But you have to get through all this stuff, and that's tough. 3 duchies. Is that worth? Oh no. I also was not paying attention to what they tossed for me. Wharf, that's probably helpful. Oh, they just left an estate. So all they tossed was a wharf, so that's good for me in the end. Do we need to trash here and draw them? That was the only discard, right? Oh, they tossed the gold, so we don't have the second gold. But we do have king cash bottom. Oh, but if we don't get 3 buys, it doesn't pile, or it doesn't end anyway. Okay. They're also maxed at 3 buys though. So like double province wins, right? Well, no, it can lose. You need a lot of money though. What else am I supposed to do here? So I'm gonna die when this draws just like no. These pools are drawing more cards than I would like them to. If they have the cursed gold, it's a tie. Which is good for Fircoal, unfortunately. It's a tie by like $1 extra. Fishmonger doing work. You take the tie if you have the cursed gold in hand. Did they visibly draw it? Yeah, you just take the tie. There's no way you pass on the tie. They have a wharf. Are they playing for win? This I don't love as a... Wasn't... Well, okay. Wasn't that the same thing? Was there an out where you could draw? Whatever. Oh my god, this is brutal. All right, what do we do? Let me recollect, see if there's anything to reflect on in that match. Probably not. There was a middle wharf bottom deck that cost a lot of buys, which hurt a ton. I don't know. That one's hard to evaluate because the pool draw can be finicky. Like obviously tons of non-action cards in this deck. So turns can be better or worse. That one felt really rough not to get the win out of because of the early shuffles were really nice for me. The puka draws were generally quite excellent, and so it felt very safe. Just in the last turn, not getting enough to true double or double and it stayed or something, you know. Yeah, because if you get to 15, yeah, that would have been interesting. If you get to 15, then the curse gold play is moving you from not doubling to double plus a state, which is a bit different. But I mean, the outs where I get that are probably don't exist because, like, if I have more money, it's because I have king's cash. But it was bottom deck there. All right, well, a couple rough matches. We'll see what we can do with the rest of the season, but not looking good so far. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all for the next one.